Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, using tarot to help you do the inner work, heal yourself, and create the life that you truly want to live. This is today's tarot. It's for all signs. It's for Monday, the 4th of November, 2024. I hope you're doing well. I do a live meditation every day here on my channel now. I've committed to meditating myself every day. And I decided to do it live to invite you to meditate with me, to commit to however often and long you want to meditate. I do it for about half an hour each day live here. You can do it live with me if you catch me, or do it in your own time. Directly after it, I do a live show, a live channeled show, pull cards out for the members. So if you want to be part of that membership, there's a join button down there. What's in the energies for everybody today? Rare knowledge. Ooh, secrets. Something you know that other people don't know, or something like that. Road less traveled. There's been a lot of this road less traveled energy lately in the readings, for sure. So rare knowledge, something that you know that other people don't know, perhaps something you're aware of that isn't mainstream. It could be that. Now, I am so into health and fitness, and of course it's not mainstream. It's not mainstream. The mainstream stuff is pretty much the opposite of what you should be doing, and I'm living proof that if like the stuff that I'm doing is making me really healthy. So I don't know, perhaps you're following a path like that, and it's scary. It's scary when mainstream doctors are all repeating the same things, and it's like, but I know that not to be true. But it's still scary going against, the mainstream. It could be something like that for you. We've got recharge as well. So let's go for a walk on the beach. Good advice. Okay, get some tarot out and find out what this energy is all about. Rare knowledge and road less traveled. You've got to do our own thing, right? We've got to be ourselves and trust ourselves. Luckily, my intuition is on point, because my guides do alert me to things when things are in alignment with me, when things aren't in alignment with me, including teachers about and doctors that are talking about health and stuff like that. My guides, they do switch me off from certain people at certain times and alert me to people at certain times, and so I can trust my guides to point me in the right direction with my health. So I do have that backup as well, but it still can be scary doing our own thing, following our own path. Have the moon card. Something is yet to be revealed or confirmed. I just heard something is yet to be confirmed. Interesting. The moon card, in moonlight, shadows can seem to shift. Things aren't really clear yet. The Four of Cups. You might be waiting for clarity, waiting for an offer to come along, waiting for something to become clear, perhaps. What else? Queen of Swords and the Two of Swords. You're not sure whether to receive something or not. Not sure whether it's safe to receive something. Allow yourself to be taken somewhere, taken care of, or receive something. Now, why would that be the case? Often we have experiences with people that aren't giving cleanly, or expect something back from us, and we can feel. Can we feel it? We can only really tell once we've really got to know someone, can't we, whether they're giving cleanly or not, because people can appear to be loving and giving and all of that, and then turn out to be narcissistic and throw it in your face and like, I did that for you afterward. So we're only really safe to receive from people once we really get to know them well, and then we find that we are they are a legit loving, giving person. Then we got Temperance. Temperance being temper yourself, slow down. Well, I've got the moon here. The Empress. Right, and the moon again. Something is yet to be revealed, Empress. This is your energy. Empress is the divine feminine. You haven't got the whole story yet. Now, I started out by this rare knowledge. There's something that you know, and it's not in the mainstream, but you haven't got the whole picture yet. There's something yet to be revealed to you, Empress, about divine feminine, or about this road less traveled, this path that you're on that's right for you. You don't know it all yet. What's behind that is struggle. Right. So there could be something that you're struggling against. Whenever we're struggling against something in life and we've got a fight, it's called resistance. You've heard whatever you resist persists. That's not what you say no to. That isn't resistance. Resistance is when we are in a fight with something inside. So for example, if you've got a fight inside, I'll give one of my examples. I hate injustice and I hate lies. But every single human being lies, right? I do too. And so I can be like, no, I never lie. You know, this is my ego. No, I never lie. No, I never lie. And I can't stand it when people lie. And that is an internal fight, right? And when we have an internal fight like that, I'm more likely to sabotage, you know, to be overly judgmental about other people when they lie, and to completely be blind about my own lies, because we all lie, right? And so when you've got a struggle like that within yourself, it's up to us to deal with that struggle, because we're given it our power when we're struggling against something. So there's something yet to be revealed to you. You're on the right track with something. You're not completely wrong. This isn't saying you're completely wrong, but there is something yet, and it's about you and your struggle with something you don't want to see, something you're fighting against, like, I am not that. Four of Cups. It's like you're waiting for some perfect thing to come along. You're waiting for some opportunity to come along. Awakening. Right, this energy is saying, you think you know where you're headed. You think you've got the whole picture, but you don't. The moon card coming out twice says you don't have the whole picture yet. And so you're waiting for this thing. So it's like you think you've got it straight in your head, and you think you're waiting for this opportunity to come along, person to come along, whatever it is, that is exactly the picture of what you think it should be. Awakening. It's like you're called toward it because it's kind of half right, or maybe more than half right, but it's not the complete picture yet. So this is a message like it's not going to come yet until you've found something, until you've released a struggle within yourself. Because the struggle within yourself is connected with something that you're missing about it. A detail. It's all good though. Don't worry about it. I mean, we all do this. I'm talking to people that are doing a lot of inner work. It's not like saying, oh, everyone else has got this sorted. What are you doing? No, it's like the majority of people haven't even done the groundwork. Never mind getting to this point. So what I'm saying is don't beat yourself up for it. Okay, so there's something that we're not aware of yet. Cool. You're still on the right path. Queen of Cups, Two of Swords. Am I safe to receive this thing from this person? Eight of Inspiration that's been directly offered to me. Direct communication. Someone's been dead clear with you. Queen of Materials about your success. So this could be a business thing. Like, are they being clear with you? They seem to be talking to you. Is it safe for me to receive? I don't know. You got to get to know that person. Like I said, narcissists, they can convince us that they're good people, and they can act like it at first. They can act like it for quite a few months. Self-love is behind that, and so perhaps you need to take your time with it. Temperance. One way of getting to know whether someone is a narcissist or not is saying no to them, or asking, can you have some time? They don't want that. They don't want you to take any control at all over your choices. Narcissists don't. And so when you say no, or you slow it down, you take some control over your decisions, you're going to get anger from them. They're going to trying to push you into it. That'll be a good sign that it's not safe to receive from them. So Temperance, take your time. Knight of Inspiration. Even if you want to move forward passionately towards something, the offer seems to be good. It might not be a legit offer. Take your time. Take your time anyway, just as a tester. It is a good tester for narcissism, really. Trying to take control over one part of it, even if you want to go along with them, even if, like, if they're suggesting you, like, you go to one restaurant or whatever, it's just an example, and you want to go to that restaurant, it's actually better to suggest another restaurant just to see what their reaction is to you taking some control over, like, what you want. if it's not going along with them. Just to see how they react. And if they're like, oh yeah, no problem, it's not where I would pick, but we can do that if you want to, then you can say, no, it's all right. It's just a test. No, you can say, no, it's all right. No, I think the one that you picked is good. This is not playing games. This is like putting people in the position so you can actually see if they're legit or not. Because one thing we can do is be too easygoing, is be too complicit, too tolerant, to go along with everything that someone says. And because we do that, we never give the other person the opportunity to show us what they're like when we take control of something. And it's better to know these things up front. It doesn't have to even apply to dating or anything like that, you know. It's to friendships, to family, to anything, business stuff. So transformation and retreat, something changes and you can retreat. So even because you're excited about something and you want to move forward with it, just take your time and give yourself some time instead, and perhaps the test for somebody, and then you'll know whether it's safe to receive, or then at least you'll have a little bit more information of whether it's safe to receive from them. We do ourselves a disservice when we expect everyone to have the same heart and behavior as we do, because they don't, right? We learn that. What about for our singles? What about romance? We've got, look deep within your heart, you'll feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Perhaps someone with their eyes on you, feeling very deeply for you. Step up and lead. Interesting. Yeah, so that was that message that I was getting. It's like, take the lead in something and see how they deal with that. We're not trying to trigger people here. Just trying to put people in different situations so we can get to know them better. Right, if you were to get to know someone, whether it's a new friend or potential love or whatever, if you only ever see them in one place around the same people, you have no idea who that person is really. If you really want to get to know them, get in many different scenarios with them at work, them at your workplace, with their family, their friends, your friends, a stressful situation, you know, an emergency, all kinds of things, or asking them to wait, being late for something. See how they do. Even if you're not a late person, I'm never a late person, I'm always early to everything. Very occasionally, see, there's me lying. Very occasionally, because I do remember turning up to the gym a couple of times when I'm late because I've had to deal with things online and be on support calls and stuff like that. Very rare that I'm late for anything. Control and confusion. Yeah, you see, control and confusion. Who's taking control of something? Now, someone might not feel controlling to you, but if you're being too easygoing and never taking the lead, you might never see a side of somebody, right? You might be presuming that they're easygoing too, but they're not. They're only easygoing, or only appear that way when they're taking the lead. And if you take the lead, they might be like, Joy and romance. Nice. But it feels pretty nice anyway. But yeah, I think it is good to test people. See, old me, naive me, that would get in relationships and not see people clearly, me would say, oh no, I'm not going to play games. I'm going to be true. I wanted to be myself, my own open-hearted self. But what I was completely ignoring was the fact that what I'm doing when I'm dating is trying to get to know somebody, trying to get to know them, not presuming that they're just like me, and me being, by me wanting to just be my full, open, true self, trusting everything. That's me saying, this person already deserves me. I'm going to give them my true self. No, they don't deserve me. They don't deserve me. I've learned that. They don't deserve me. I need to get to know them properly. And in order to get to know them properly, I need to put them in different positions. I need to hold a bit of myself back, not just go in there wide open, unconditionally loving, expecting them to be just like me. That was the wrong thing to do. I've learned better. I've learned better now. Have you? Have you had that lesson too? I'm so clear, right? I've been single for 4 years now, and I am so clear now on what I'm looking for, on how to ascertain whether someone has got that, whether someone even can be a healthy person to have a relationship. I'm so clear on it now. I wasn't before I had the break. Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. We've got a camel. Persevere. You'll get through your problems. You'll overcome your problems. Havoc, taking a vacation physically or mentally. We've got lightning. Control your anger or you'll be sorry. And wreath, sorrow over a loss. But better to know beforehand, right? So scenario is you do test. You say, okay, no, I don't want to go to that restaurant. I feel like this tonight. Shall we go there? And then they start raging at you, and you're like, oh, you know what? I don't want to see you again. There's going to be sorrow over loss. Like, it sucks, doesn't it? We have fantasies. We were like, okay, I wish that I'd have been the right person. If you get angry, if this is not just about you getting to know the person to find out that they're not the right person for you, if that's not okay with you, yeah, there'll be a bit of disappointment over it for sure. But if it makes you angry, it's like you should have been that person that I had in my imagination, then who's being the controlling one now? Right? And so this is why there is confusion. When we have that kind of reaction, it's like, I wanted to manifest them to be a different person than they actually are, and you can't do that. You have to just get to know people as they are, right? Well, think of a yes or no answer question. I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I am going to pull one of them out very shortly for our answer. It's just a bit of fun, though. This is a general reading, not a personal reading. I'm going to go again. But if you do want a personal reading, then book yourself in on my website, behealing.com. It's the only way you can get readings from me. Don't trust those people that are messaging you that have got my picture and stuff on social media. That's not me. I do have social media accounts, but I don't message people on it. I just put my readings out, and you come to me on behealing.com. I'll pop a link for it in the description box below and also up there too. All my social media accounts are called Be Healing. Apart from Instagram. I'm Claire Louise Hay on Instagram. I don't use that so much though. Not for this stuff anyway. For my Muay Thai stuff I do. Okay. How best to deal with these energies today? What have we got here? The Six of Cups and the Two of Cups. Interesting. Six of Cups is about the past, and the Two of Cups is about romance. When you thought you've had a love match in the past, today is a great day to look back as you are now, see where you went wrong in the past. How did you allow someone into your life without getting to know them properly? How didn't you test them? How didn't you spot what they were really like? What was it you were doing? What were your patterns then? Were you just too complicit and too easygoing and going along with them? Or was it a self-esteem issue? So you were always thinking like, well, they're perfect for me, I've got to prove perfect for them, you know? You're believing in your fantasy about them, and then you find out later that they're not that person at all that you were fantasizing they were. What were your patterns? Look back, see what your patterns were. Interesting. Interesting, because this moon energy, there's something you're struggling with yourself. There's a struggle within yourself, like my lying example, that you're not seeing clearly. And when we don't see things clearly about ourselves, it has power over us. Once we can accept something, it has no power over us anymore. Think of a yes or no answer question now. Your answer is yes, go for it. There you go. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like. Before you click off down there, click that subscribe button if you're new. Leave me a comment. I do love hearing from you all. And consider clicking that join button down there to be a part of my membership here on the channel. Would love to have you a part of that too. And don't forget, come along and meditate with me as well. Don't forget to click like on the meditation videos too, so that YouTube shows people. That would be nice to have people come along. Have the best day ever, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.